you have a big dream that you have been wanting to go after? Self-doubt creeps in and you wonder if it's even possible. Hi, I'm Debra Kasowski, a success coach who's here to help you on that journey. Today, we're going to be talking about breaking out of your comfort zone so you can chase those dreams. So, when we talk about breaking out of your comfort zone, people are like, do I have to? I'm really comfortable with the familiar, predictable life that I'm in right now. I know what to expect and I don't have to be uncomfortable. Yeah, that feeling that you want to grab that warm, cozy blanket and put it over your head and think that if I have to step out of my comfort zone, that's when all my fears creep up. And they do. So does the doubt. But I'm here today to talk to you about how important it is actually to step out of your comfort zone to achieve those dreams that you long for, that you desire, that you want to see fulfilled. See, often when people have regrets in life, it's because they didn't go after the things that they said that they wanted. They listened to other people's opinions, or they got sidetracked by things that didn't really matter, and they filled their time with busyness versus productivity. So I wanted to share with you some of the ways that you can start chasing after the dreams that you've set out for yourself. And it begins with getting clear, what are some of those dreams that you want to achieve? For me recently, it was a big European trip. And, there were times that I doubted it. But then I created a vision of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to see, what it involved. And then I started delegating some of the tasks. And then I started dreaming of what some of those things would be like. So I know it's connected to emotion, and we need to put that emotion into motion, and that's action and execution. But one of the biggest things when it comes to breaking out of your comfort zone, there needs to be a dynamic tension. And in coaching, we often call it a creative tension. So I'm going to use this elastic as an example, that when we have some tension, we have some excitement and dynamics of things that we want to do. But when we overextend ourselves way into beyond, the comfort, it's more of a panic zone, this can snap and break. We want just to have enough tension that stretches you to getting to where you're going to take an action that's going to be important to you and move you forward, creating momentum. So dynamic tension is really important, that creative tension where you start getting innovative, you start getting creative on how you approach that goal and dream. The other thing I want you to do is think about ways you can challenge yourself. Now, all the steps you take toward your goals do not need to be big, gigantic steps. It is often the small steps, the books, the podcasts, the conversations you have with other people, the mentors, the coaches. Those little steps and action steps that you set up for yourself are helping you move and challenge yourself to new heights. And I often used to say, I'm going to challenge myself before life challenges me. So the more I would put myself out there, the more opportunities I would have to stretch and grow into the person that I am meant to be. And I challenge you as well. Do things that you otherwise wouldn't think yourself to do. Do things that are new to you to see what's possible. I recently watched a great video by Brene Brown, and she was talking about her kids going to college. And she said, if you already know what you want to be, you can pay for everything. And what she was attempting to do was to say, go and try new things. Go and do things that are new to you and explore the world around you, because you don't know where the path will lead or where your interests will lie, because you haven't been exposed to everything around you. And then they'd be more than happy to, substantiate and contribute to that funding of those courses. So I think that's a very valuable example of ways that you can challenge yourself. The other thing is to surround yourself with amazing, positive people who are also challenging themselves and also, reframing situations of how they are learning and growing and becoming the person that they are meant to be as well. Now, not only with dynamic tension, but when we have something that we're kind of inkling on trying, this is when we start rationalizing and talking ourselves out of things. And I want to encourage you to feel the fear. Like that fear dissipates if you're sitting in that fear and you really start investigating it and coming from a place of curiosity to really understand why it is that you feel fearful. Then you're going to realize that that fear dissipates. You take that energy away from it because you are more engaged in learning, where is this fear coming from? It's kind of absurd. You might even, analyze it, take it apart, and realize that the fear that you're having starts in here. It's your thoughts that are leading to consequences. And when I say consequences, it's outcomes. And are you going to tell yourself that, what would it be like if I don't step into this fear, if I don't take action? What will life be like if I don't take action, if I don't ask for the promotion, if I don't ask for the date, if I don't go to the gym, I don't cook that new meal that I really wanted to do? What happens if you choose not to follow through? Will that be one of the regrets you have in your life? The other thing is, often we watch other people. We think, oh, like they're so courageous, they're so brave, they're taking action. And that's available for you. You just got to choose to be active versus a passive participant in your life. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is take those calculated risks. Again, these are baby steps that stretch you to show that you are courageous and brave and taking actions. It might be an email, it might be a follow-up, it might be, talking to a travel agent. It is easy to get caught up in what risk-taking looks like. For some people, risk-taking means jumping out of an airplane or investing a lot of money. And for others, when we think about calculated risks, it could be taking that one step and picking up the phone and making that phone call. It could be signing up for a course and taking a step in the direction of your dreams. Now, break free out of that comfort zone, break through that comfort zone. And all you have to do is start on the edge. It doesn't always have to be a big leap. It can start with just a toe in the water, crossing the line, and getting on the other side of your comfort zone. When we are able to push through our fears and see what's possible, we learn that the best things on life are on the other side of the fears that we see that exist in our mind. Create some dynamic tension and go after your dreams. Make them happen. Get creative. So, if you're interested in coaching, please message me through Debra@DebraKasowski.com. I would love to support you along your journey. Let's create some dynamic tension. Let's create that plan for you to step out of your comfort zone and explore your fears and take them and dismantle them. To know that they are not your roadblock, they are actually the stepping stone to your dreams.